folks, and welcome back to another edition of Clyde FC Up the Bully. We I am, as always, hasn't changed, Parkera. So, season 3 of the championship. As you know, in the pre-season, the club decided to go semi-professional again, went backwards. So we're only training once a week, 2 sessions a week. Most of the players were on part-time contracts, or they will only accept part-time contracts. Same for the staff. The club is fucking me over. It's screwed. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, start. This is the worst start to any campaign ever. I'll show you at the end. So Inverness, decent start to the season, 1-1 draw. I was pretty happy with that late goal. 89th minute goal by Andy Irving. I think we deserved to draw out of that. We then went to Partick Thistle. Yeah, I couldn't do anything. 3-1. Kubalai, 2 goals, Gregor for them, and we we didn't even equalise. We managed to pull one back in the 61st minute with Shanks. Then went to Livingston, a team we should have won. Came up last season, lost 2-1. Doctrey with a late 81st minute goal. And then a game we should have won. Iron Brew Cup first round against Forfar, team lower than us, completely different division. We lost on penalties. 3-3. I was pleased with the comeback to equalise. I mean, we kicked it off well with the 12th minute goal. They then equalised in the 32nd, then went ahead in the 70th. We then pulled one back in the 79th to make it 2-2. They then, 1 minute later, went ahead 3-2, and then 85th minute goal by Bremen solidified a 3-3 draw. No extra time, no replay, straight into penalties, and we missed our first 3 penalties. I think we only scored 1 penalty, and they didn't miss one. Caca. Absolute caca. I thought we were supposed to have made I think it's the 4th round of this cup, and we got knocked out in the first. We then went to Airdrie. We hosted Airdrie, and it went from bad to worse. 4-0 capitulation. Nothing else to say. Then Dundee, a nice little turnaround away, a good hard-fought 3-2 win. Albazudi with the goals, 28th, 77th, and Joe Hardy in the 79th minute there. They did score 2 goals to make it. They were 2-0 up, so we came back from 2-0 down to win 3-2. So I'm very happy with that result, and I'll let the lads know. The second half was just, yeah, it was a good game in the end. But, yeah. Come to the championship. We are now sitting in a nice little position of 10th. Still early days, so we can, decent run here. While we're here, let's look in the transfers. Transfer history. Let's just go back to last season. And let's just see who the players. Okay, so we released a lot of players. Chris McStay, Mega, Fraser, and Balmokta. All released. And I just want to make sure. Yeah, I'm just checking here. They're on my former player lists. Okay, now he's a staff member, so let's just add him. And yep. So we released 4 players, some long-term serving players, especially McStay. This season, yeah, we also going into the self-season. Cole Turner was released, Dunlop released, Curry released, Cuddles again, Higgins released, Campbell and McLeod. So some big names there, some names you would, Higgins, it's been long coming, I think, his release. Cuddy, as we mentioned. Curry, I forgot he was still with us, did so well with us first few seasons. Dunlop did a decent season for us a few years ago, and Cole Turner never really got a chance in the team. So that's that. All transfers, though, we will see that we've been making a little, I say we, it's the director of football. So Andy Irvine came with us on loan last season, and we managed to get him in on a permanent deal. So I'm pretty happy with him. So far, so good. He's doing a 7.23 only from 2 appearances. He's had a bit of an injury, but yeah, pretty good. I'm happy with his how he's going. Matthew Knox, another player. We brought him as a shadow striker, but he can play advanced playmaker and attacking midfielder in that spot. Pretty happy with him. He's only played one appearance so far for 6.5, but I think he will bed in quite nicely. It's just a matter of giving him game time, I think, which will come and which is going to come. Archie Mayer, Archie, you remember him? He came from, he was from Aberdeen eventually. We had him for loan for one season, way back here, and then he refused to come back. We've managed to pick him up for free, which is good. Aaron Reid, again, he's a player that I never brought in. This was again another thing from my director of football. He's in the reserves. I don't know why we brought him in. Yeah, okay, maybe because he can tackle at 14. David Goodwillie. Okay, so if you've seen the games in the preseason, you'll notice that the prodigal son, or this, one of the most well-known players for us, hasn't returned. I got him on a free. Look, he's been doing okay. 6.53 off cups and stuff. I'm pretty happy with him, and last season he's going to retire at the end of the season anyway. So what a nice way, and he's playing as a backup. Nathan Cooney, he is with us. He was on loan last season. We managed to pick him up as well. I'm pretty happy with him coming in, making some slight improvements. Very slight because, of course, with only part-time schedule now, we're not going to see much, if any, improvements. Matty Murdoch, again brought in for, I have no real reason to know, a 19-year-old, so brought in for the future, I guess. Connor Brown, Aberdeen on loan. Yeah, I'm happy to have him back. Barron, sorry, he was on loan with us last season. We managed to get him back. And I think he's played 3 starts for 6.7. Hopefully we'll see a bit more of him. His pace is a bit of a difference, but I think we'll be fine. Then we brought in on loan from Hibs, Henson Modesty. I don't know why. I don't know why. I didn't need a winger. I need an attacking winger. We don't play this role. Got some good stats, so we are hopefully retraining him up there anyway. But yeah. Then Finlayson, a freebie. As the central defender, I'm pretty happy with him. His rate's fairly high up there. Only a 3-star. We do need some higher rating stars, but he's a potential of 4 ability. Decent pace, good heading, marking, and tackling with good positioning. So some leadership there. Fairly aggressive, good anticipation, bravery, and concentration. Good jumping reach, natural fitness, and he's got strength and stamina for days. So, he's only just signed with us, so he'll be on the bench today. And also Lewis Ferguson on loan from Aberdeen. He comes in as well as a box-to-box midfielder, but also can play these, ball-winning midfield, Carolero sort of stuff. Pretty much a good rating, higher rating there. So he's going to be on the bench today as well. I think we've actually got him starting. But anyway, so that is our transfers, and yeah, interesting. So we spent 32k, and so far we've brought in 87k so far. As you'll see here, David McKay was sold to Wraith. I had no choice in that. It was again director of football, and the board needing to frickin' bring in money. Big hole to fill. Shields is on loan to Edry. Kalisko is on loan to Sterling. Now Scott Tiffany, you'll remember, he's the star of the show, man. 7.2 Bedford Cup, 6.8. You'll see that in his career with us last season, 7.1, 7. Is consistently the beast, and he was kicking in the preseason brilliantly, and he just left. He left again, and for 26k, it's like, and Inverness are in the same freaking division as us, so I'm not happy with that. But it is what it is. Darren White went on free, Matty Murdoch on loan, and Will Hill just sold. He didn't really do much with us. I think he was only with us for a season for 11.25k. So the club brought in some money. But anyway, that's not what we're here for today. We're going to warm up. We're going to, we've taken our oranges and stuff like that. The lineups today is Truman and goal. Hissy fit. 3 or 4 transfer requests I've denied. Wants to leave. Robinson on his right back. Wilson on left. He's settled now. Wanted to leave. Kogel and Cooney in the defence. Ferguson starting with Barron in the midfield. Lockheed on the wing with Albazudi on the left. Boyle as the shadow striker, and Hardy up front as well as the lone striker. Challenge the team to pick up. I think we will do that, and let's get into the game and see how, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Children of each and every age. Do we go? Haha, mummy, we're going to start off at positive because we're at home. We'll see what we go. We can only hope that things go well for us. We will see as we are on the defence. Nope, Ferguson's got the ball now. Gonna run it up the wing. Nice. Finds Lockheed inside. Nice. Hopefully he'll go through. Pass it. Pass it. No. Goes for goal. Would have liked to have seen him try and pass the ball through. Why is Lockheed playing on the wing? Mainly because Tiffany left and we had nobody else. I'm scouting. I'm trying to find somebody. Oh, we got somebody who came in, but I don't know. He's on the bench today. We'll see how he goes. It's just, I don't know. All right, we're going to give them a bit of push forward, I think. Fairly even stats, I guess. Possession that we are behind in possession. But I think we'll just do okay. So Boyle here. Oh, Hardy passes it back to Boyle. Good. Gets across and deflected for a goal kick. All right. So again, Tiffany was our best set piece taker. So, you know, we've lost all that as well. Cole, that was too easy for the keeper. No one. I hate how these keep freaking setting. No one there. Anyway, championship. Yay, we're still bottom of the table. We're gonna go attacking in the second half. I think we're going to encourage the team. Yep, I think we can still win this one. I'm gonna have a look at my tactics here. We are gonna go from positive. We are gonna go attacking. I think we are the better one. Albazudi is gonna go inside forward on support. And I am going to just change slightly. We are going to go there for that one. Everything else looks good. Mixed crossings with the ball into the box. Okay, let's start that second half. Okay, so we'll just see, because in the last game, it's one of the changes I made against Dundee, and it really did start to play off. We don't want to play a short passing game. And McKay, we're going to defend this, can we? And we go, that's fine, we went over. Okay, so we've gone up a place because Livingston are losing to Dunfermline, which is fine. Okay, I think we're just gonna make some changes here now. I think we really need to. How we're looking, Chukin? Lockheed's not playing the best, so we are going to bring in Flanagan. And Flanagan is going to be an inside forward attacking attack. Albazudi will stay the same. Wilson is going to be pushed up a bit, because what we are going to do is we're going to take Wilson off and we're going to bring on Berman. And that seems to be what works. We've got Lewis Ferguson playing at a 6, and I can't have that going on. So we are going to play Irving. And Irving will go down as I think we'll go down as Carolero. Come on, baby. Carolero. All right, that's our 3 substitutions made quite early, actually. But let's just get into the game. It's not a very good debut for him, 6. But it is what it is. And we'll have to see. And then let's just demand some more. We are attacking. Okay, we're going to go very attacking now. Actually, we'll stick with attacking. Fuck's sake. This is one of the things that's really got to me when I've been watching these games this season. It's just the space that they're creating, the stupidity of, I won't worry about the guy behind me. I'm going to go and mark this other fellow who's already marked by somebody else. I mean, that one wasn't one of those cases, but still, it's like, he should never have gotten that position. So, again, show some passion, lads. Let's get stuck in and do something here. And they're going to... Okay. Against Morton here, we should really... We're going to go attack here. I'm going to put Albazudi as... support. He's still Boyle. I can't change Boyle now. I'm going to change Boyle to a attacking midfielder and support rather than anything else, and we'll just see if we can do that. Make that change. We just need to get the 1 goal. Not an ideal live com. It's like, as you saw, we are going to go through the season a fair bit, and I do think it's going to be my last, because I think we'll get sacked. Early days, but this is not the result. Disappointing. Well, Yeah,